Hey Hokies! My name is Eileen Fauteux, and I am actually a fellow Hokie and graduated with the class of 2017. I'm here today to share my story with the hopes that it can shed some light and positivity and optimism, and especially remind us to be thankful for our health in the midst of all of this craziness that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused. While I was a junior at Virginia Tech, I was 20 years old and was diagnosed with a rare cancer called Ewing sarcoma that was wrapped around my spinal cord. I subsequently had to go through surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation treatment, all while relearning the ability to walk because of the nerve damage that had been done to my legs. Also had to find my place in society with having no hair at all, and of course the worst of it all was that I wasn't with my fellow Hokies while they continued school. Luckily, I was able to finish my treatment and return back to Virginia Tech for my senior year. I'm happy to announce that I have regained full function in my legs, and I am actually 3 years cancer-free without any sign of disease. I had made quite a conscious effort to visit Virginia Tech as much as I possibly could during my treatment, and especially cherish those moments that I had during my senior year. One of the most memorable moments I've had in my entire life was having the opportunity to give the opening speech at the 2017 Virginia Tech Relay for Life event, followed by taking my lap around that drill field as a survivor with all of my friends and family by my side. Miraculously, I was actually able to graduate on time with the class of 2017, and about 2 weeks later, I started my physician assistant graduate program. And I'm now very happy to announce that after working really hard for 2 years, working towards my dream of becoming a physician assistant, I am now a certified PA. I just want to regress back a little bit and tell you about my experience while staying at a Hope Lodge. My radiation treatment was at the Maryland Proton Center in Baltimore, Maryland, which is approximately 2 hours from my home. There are 34 Hope Lodge facilities across the United States, provided by the American Cancer Society for cancer patients in need. With the help of American Cancer Society, my mother and I were able to stay at a Hope Lodge for 6 weeks while I received my radiation treatment. I genuinely cannot express how much time, stress, anxiety, and especially money that the Hope Lodge has saved my family and I. With all of that said, the American Cancer Society has had to make the very difficult decision to shut down the Hope Lodges across the country due to the threat of COVID-19. They have actually decided to repurpose each Hope Lodge facility to support the frontline healthcare workers that are risking their lives every single day. There are many healthcare workers that are working directly with patients that are infected with coronavirus and are very scared to travel home and put their loved ones at risk. They now have the opportunity to stay at the Hope Lodge as they may need. For 48 hours, 100% of all funds raised at vtrelay.org will go directly to the Hope Lodge COVID-19 Response Fund. It's actually estimated that $60,000 is required to keep the lights on for 1 day at all 34 Hope Lodges in the United States. And for that reason, they have set this as their fundraising goal. I highly encourage you to participate in this incredible opportunity to give back to those that are selflessly putting their time and effort towards bettering the lives of patients around the country. It's truly humbling for me to be on the other side of the healthcare field and work alongside those healthcare workers that comforted me during the time of distress. With all that said, in these moments of uncertainty, it is imperative to reduce as much stress and anxiety as possible. I just want to remind you to stay positive, be optimistic, and always be thankful for your health. This too shall pass, and I encourage you to stay educated by seeking advice from those that are well educated. Stay active, nourish your bodies to fuel your immune system, and remind yourself that those who are presented with adversity are strong enough to handle it. Stay safe and go Hokies!